Today I want to talk a little bit more about fiduciary selection in a document. That may be, for example, picking an executor or a trustee to serve in your estate plan. One common question I get is, should I name a bank or trust company or an individual to serve in that role? I also notice there's a lot of objection to naming a bank or trust company because of some fear about fees. I can say that fees for a professional corporate trustee are usually on a published schedule that's pretty much the same throughout the industry, and it's even a little bit negotiable if you can get one or two fee quotes. I've also noticed that the pros and cons of naming professional versus an individual are that a professional trustee knows what they're doing, may be more efficient, is able to manage and invest the money as a part of their fee, and usually things get done a little quicker. Whereas an individual, the advantage of that is they're a person that knows you, they care about you, they may be more kind to a beneficiary, but they don't necessarily have those skill sets that a professional trustee would have. And oh, by the way, they're still entitled to a fee. And I have seen several administrations where that individual trustee or executor really did a poor job, took a little longer than they should have, maybe it was a little clunky, we're near the end, and the question I get most of the time is, Mr. Carney, what's the most I can charge for a fee? My advice in those cases is advising them you might even want to consider waiving it or take something a little lower just as an act of good faith. And so in the end, you may pick an individual trustee to try to save money, and sure, they may do it for no cost. Sometimes you get what you pay for. You have to be careful with that. But they may do it for no cost, but in a lot of cases, it ends up costing just as much, if not more, than if you named a professional to do it. And not saying one way is good, one way is not. It's just good to have those facts when you're making decisions about how this will affect your family.